The hard part about finding collectibles nowadays is the internet.
Fears of War Gaming Podcast.
Because people now will go and look and find out how much what it's worth and sell it for what it's worth instead of like you when you found Metal Gear Solid. If you were to try to go buy that right now, it's $150 plus.
Maybe
Probably.
brand new, but used in good condition, probably about 30, 35 to 40.
I have not been able to find it anywhere under 129 3 years ago.
I found them. They're out there. You look at your local mom and pop shops, a lot of them actually try to price them reasonably. I found a couple of them about 35 to 40 bucks now. It just depends, man. It's just a hit or miss. It's like, I don't know how video games are priced. I don't know the lucky number or the lucky lotto number when it comes to like what's going to be more valuable on down the road. Like there's games that, like, there's one game that I saw today on a video that was worth $15,000, and it was a video game that only Blockbuster sold for I think it was for Super NES. It was Clay Fighters or something like that. So if you had a complete inbox version of that, you are in some money, you know. So I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I know it's rarity, but I just don't know what else is involved with the process and everything, because there's just so many other games that are out there that you want to get for your collection. There's a lot of gamers out there right now trying to go for a full set of NES, PlayStation 2, just whatever, and there's a lot of bangers out there, and there's a lot of games out. There's an NES game that's worth $2,500 loose card.
I grew up with a guy I've known since I was 7 years old. He has the complete Nintendo. Last time I talked to him, he has the complete Nintendo collection, the whole thing, not domestic and international. He has the whole
all
thing.
the games.
Every game that was made for NES. I don't know how much it's worth, but I imagine it's worth a lot. I mean, I'm gonna have to reach out to him and ask him about that.
That'd be a good idea, because hopefully he didn't sell it, because there are gonna be people after him. There was a lot of games for the NES, original NES. I don't know exactly how much. I think it's like roughly 800 or something, maybe more. But in my collection that I own, I got about 138 titles right now. And so I'm kind of glad that now that I'm an adult, I can actually go out and find the games or games I didn't hear of. Because I always played games at friends' houses and stuff. Eventually, I got my own Nintendo, but and I developed a nostalgia for certain titles and whatnot. But there's so many other games that were out there, and now there's a younger generation that's out there that's starting to get into retro gaming. And retro gaming is still a big thing right now.
Yeah,
you see all these new devices they're coming out, and they're loading, hopefully licensed, of course, but you can see a thing that looks like an old original Game Boy, and it's got like 40,000 games on it and everything.
it is. And once again, if you drink, may you drink with me.
Drink with me.
Oh yeah. Stuff. Yeah.
Fears of War Gaming Podcast.